Global.
That you are a liar. I don't think P Skills is a liar. Lil Ronny's not a liar. And I don't think that y'all would fuck with me if y'all thought my shit was that lame. Like, y'all don't get audience issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's because, you know, I called my friend Jalen and like I was talking to him about it and he made some good points. You know, it's like, yeah, like you said, any publicity is, you know, good. You know, you still watched it though. You know what I'm saying? And then, and I was thinking to myself, it's like, I don't think that you are a liar. I don't think P Skills is a liar. Lil Ronny's not a liar. And I don't think that y'all would fuck with me if y'all thought my shit was that lame. Like, y'all don't care. Y'all not into the money that much that you would risk your reputation for someone that you wasn't like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, especially Lil Ronny. Lil Ronny posted this shit today, and then again, people were like, you know, kind of like shading me on the way when they'd be like, you know, which is true. I will agree that Lil Ronny really made that, like that, his energy bringing that to the song, like, really like helped it out a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that was my favorite part of the video, was when he was in it. So I totally agree. But they say some stuff like, oh, you really changed that beat or changed it up, or oh, I could have done better on that than she could have, or she sucks but you were great, you know. And it's just like, you know, I'm just like, wow. And but like I said, I don't think that he would fuck with me or push that on his grid or even do the song in general. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
if,
sure.
if you know what I'm saying, because it's not like it was that much. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough money for you to like risk your reputation for that. Right.
So did the comments get to you though?
No, I laughed. Like, because I remember when I first started doing this again, when I first like really got back into this in like this year, in the last like couple months, my friend, we had posted something to I Discover Stars, and like I got some, you know, negative things. It wasn't too bad. It might have been like maybe 20%. People were like, nah, I'm not feeling it, right? And at that time, Jalen was like, you know, that's gonna happen, you know, so just get ready. And he said the same thing about any publicity is good publicity. Like, at least they watch it. Just, you know, be humble, take it, the criticism, and move on. You know what I'm saying? You don't engage anybody. Don't get into it with them. They still watched it. You still got a view. You know. So, but I just laughed when I saw that because it was like the fact that there was so many of them in such a short amount of time. I was like, these people really don't like me. So, but you know, they watched it. It's still out there. Lil Ronny still posted it on his grid, and the people who matter like it. You know, like. You know, I've been real cool with P Skills lately.
For sure.
He's been giving me pointers, talking to me. You know what I'm saying? He said the only criticism that we all had, and we all knew from the beginning, was that the song was kind of long for radio.
Right.
So we know.
And it's kind of slow tempo. It's a slow tempo song.
It's so.
And I feel like the song is a different vibe from what's going on now.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's R&B. It's old R&B. It's old, like, you know, somebody rocking, knocking, that's the type of shit it is.
Were you expecting that type of response from social media though?
I didn't think it was gonna be like so like rapid fire like hatred, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think they really hate me. I mean, they just expressing their opinions, like they don't like it, cool. But I think there's gonna be like that, like, you know, because I've had a couple like dislikes on We Did Abandon and Cancer, but overall the majority is like people like it, you know what I'm saying? And so this is the first time that it was like, it seemed like it was more negative than positive. And I'm like, and this is because there's a bigger platform that I'm presenting this to, because people who like me already like me. So of course they're gonna like it and be into it.
Right.
But we're showing on a completely
you're trying to tap into a new market.
New audience, right? So, and yeah, and that's why I'm not hurt, because it's a new audience. They're like, they don't like my style. That's fine. And I've talked about this before. Like, I do want to try and win over some new people. You know, like I said, I feel like I have a very wide reach. So let's just say other people, other races, they love me. It really is my own people that really kind of be like, and I think, and I've said this a lot, I think it's because I don't sound like what they expect me to sound like. So when they hear me, they're like, oh, well, she doesn't sound like what I'm, a typical black girl, you know, what's this whack shit, you know? But then the black people who do love me, they love me. They're like, no, girl, like, your voice is unique. Keep doing it, stay in your own lane, do what you gotta do, keep at it. So I really want to win over those other people, because, you know, I want my people to support me, you know? But then that also just shows to me that I am crossover potential, because most other races love me. They're into it immediately. They don't ever feel like they're not clowning me, they're not doing any of those things. And that's like I said before, I am.
Do you feel like black people like, cause you know like black Twitter, you know what I'm saying? We known for taking
love
people.
black Twitter.
We known for taking people out like when they do stuff like that. Do you think it's just like friendly comedy, or is it just like? Do you think sometimes people may go overboard with some of their commentary?
I don't, well, in this particular situation, I don't think it's a fun, like they're being like funny or just like, no, I think they really mean it. And I think that we do kind of have an issue just accepting people who are different, that we're not used to seeing.
When you say we, you mean black people. Okay.
You know? And I've always been that different girl, always, my entire life. From like the way I look, from the way I talk, all that stuff. You know, you from New Orleans, you know, I went to Ben Franklin. You know, soon someone said that, like, oh, you said Diddy, you this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I've grown up with that my entire life, and it's just now that in my like late 20s and 30s that I just don't care anymore. Like, I'm gonna be me. I love me for who I am. You know, I used to hate my name. Now I'm so proud of that shit.
Right.
You know, I'm so happy that, you know, I'm Nigerian American. You know, before I used to be embarrassed that you heard about the African booty scratcher stuff, you know, and that used to hurt me. But now I'm like, I'm lucky that I know exactly where I come from. I can go to my compound in Nigeria. I know exactly where I'm from. So I'm proud of that. And I'm no longer like, you know, feeling left out of her. So, I mean, it is what it is.